Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey, everybody. What's going on, everybody? We're back for another Bondy Blue show, girl. It's a nice, nasty Tuesday, October 1st, girl. Get into it, okay? We're about to get into a plethora of topics. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all having a good work day, girl. All right? So, listen, girl, this is the storyline. If I miss something, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Child, listen. Diddy's on the docket. So we'll get to whatever they're talking about at the end of the show. It'll be my second to last topic before we get to Boosie and Marlon and all of that jazz. Okay, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Potomac because I don't really care, but it's on the blog, so we're gonna discuss lightly. We have some viral stories that happen, two viral stories that happen. I want to discuss. There's some documentaries coming out about some people y'all are not gonna be happy about, girl. So we're gonna get into some things. Okay, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, come into the room, girl, step into the lights. Carol Ann, okay, is what I need from everybody. All right, subscribe to the channel. Before we really dive deeply into it, first of all, I want to remind everybody about the Bali trip. Okay, do you need an escape? Listen, Bali, our second Bali trip for 2025 will be going down July 15th through the 23rd. So please go to resetbydesignwellness.com, sign up so you can be abreast of whenever we have another trip, whenever we have another luxury. You know what I'm saying? Girl, look, that's us in Ghana and us in Thailand, girl. We had too much fun. That's boat trips right there. Okay. Ghana and Thailand. We had an amazing time. I love my girls. Okay. I can't wait for us to get together again. Okay. So y'all make sure check out the website, check out the Instagram, sign up so you can become a part of the clique. Okay. Girl. Now, I think we're going to start with Real Housewives of Potomac. And listen, I have to actually go and find the clip because when I tell y'all that I don't care about Real Housewives of Potomac, I mean it. I mean it. I don't. Okay. And the reason why is because you people bore me. You people bore me. And I'm just wondering, what are y'all going to give? Because it's giving y'all are not going to give much. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Let me find it. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. I'm not going to play the clip. I'm going to have it up here on my screen so y'all can know exactly what we are discussing at the moment because we know y'all going to come in. Okay, y'all going to come in, y'all going to leave, y'all going to come back in. Y'all need to know what we talking about, girl. Okay? So, Karen and Giselle. This is the first scene that we are given from Real Housewives of Potomac this upcoming season. I told y'all I don't fool with none of hold on. I don't fool with none of these anymore. Okay. I don't fool with none of you. All right. I just don't want to. Y'all tire me the out. Okay. As a organization, as a housewives, city, as a group of people, as an organization, girl, like whatever the Tupac said, okay, as a record label, as a mob, as a gang, as a friend group, I can't with y'all. I just can't. And now that Candace isn't there, it's like, what the am I here for? And then what I did see of the other person on the cast that I actually do like, Wendy. Wendy is up there kissing this season. And I'm not trying to see you eating out the crevices of Giselle's for a whole season, Wendy. I'm not trying to see that. But either way, the first scene starts off with Karen trying to give us an explanation about how she got in that car accident. Y'all remember? Okay, she ran into a tree. The shit blew up, girl. It was a lot. Okay, a lot was going down. Karen was probably drunk. Karen is now going to get up here on national television and do what she has done many a season and come up with a bull ass reason for why she ran into a tree and blew up a car and got a DUI, another DUI. She said, well, hold up, let me do it, y'all, because I have not done Karen in a minute. Well, I was going through a lot at the time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I am going through a lot. I was holding Ray down while he was going through everything he was going through with his back taxes and all. I was holding him down. And then my parents died right after that, one after another. They died, and I had to deal with that. And then this all happened. And I'm just kind of like, Karen, at the end of the day, excuses. I don't believe a motherfucking word. Giselle is given, if me and Karen don't get along this season, we may not have another show to get a check off of. We may not be able to show up, be boring, do absolutely nothing, have no talent whatsoever, just be beautiful. We may not have a job where both of us can show up and do absolutely nothing and still get a nice six-figure check. Six-figure check. Doing absolutely nothing but being light-skinned and slightly dehydrated. Okay? Either way, girl, Karen is making excuses. Giselle is pretending like this is so out of character for Karen. But in the last few seasons, you didn't call the lady an alcoholic more than once. You said that she would get drunk and call y'all on the phone talking all types of crazy to y'all. So I really don't want to hear. About this is so out of character for you, Karen. This is so out of character. No, it's not. It's not. Karen is given old lady with nothing to do. So I drink, girl. I drink. Okay. I low-key may not be that happy. So I'm also drinking because of that. Okay. Why are y'all acting confused about the sensibly? What's wrong with everybody? Are y'all okay? Lord have mercy. I'm not interested in Real Housewives of Potomac. They done made my nerves bad. We all know that Karen is a damn alcoholic. But if you're going to sit up here and try to act like you and Uncle Jessup are going through it, I just really want Ray to listen to me. Shout out to Roxanne. I just really want Ray. I want to have conversations with Ray. I want us to get along. I want us to find each other. Girl, Ray is 80 years old, girl. Ray is 80 years old. What do you expect from him? What do you expect from him? He is old, girl. He is old as hell, girl. What you want him to do? He done told you can do what you want to do. Go get you a nice old man, on the side that's young enough to blow out your back and do it in silence. Don't do too young, because too young, they want attention. They want everybody to know what's going on. Girl, just let Ray go to Florida. Go see him every now and again. Give him a little pickle tickle. And then, or get a little pickle tickle if he got the energy for it, girl. He might have the energy to give you a little 1-2 pump every now and again. Maybe not. That's why you get with old. So eventually they will stop wanting to you and you can just spend their money. That's why you get with an old. Let's not forget, Karen and him are like what, 20, 30 years apart? 20, 30 years apart. I just always wanted a man that would almost be close to death so that I can spend his money. I'm so happy. Karen, be happy, bitch. Be happy. What you upset for? What you upset for, Karen? You have the life that you planned to have. You found an old rich man. Now he's old. Y'all are rich. You making more money. You look good. Go get you your upgraded penis and get out of our face with this. Go get your rubber penis, girl. Something. Somebody's out there that's trying to bend the back of Karen so she could be happy. And another thing, we know you like to style and profile in your vehicles, but can you do us a favor and get yourself a damn driver? She used to have a driver. I don't know why she let Blue Eyes go. Did you let them girls bully you into letting Blue Eyes go? So now you're is out here running into trees and buildings and gas stations, blowing up. Oh Lord. Get out of my face with this. Just get out of my face with this. Okay. And now we're moving on. That's all I got to say about Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't have nothing else. Now let's move on because people don't make sense. Hold up. Let me make sure I add JD to the situation. Hold up. Before we get into the documentaries, we gonna add JD. Okay, hold up. But first, let's get into some viral stories that went down. Y'all, let me say something. I don't know what y'all be going through. I really don't. I don't know what everybody is going through, but y'all really make crazy decisions. Y'all really make crazy life decisions. And then y'all come to us with the bull. Now, don't get me wrong. Help out your people. Shout out to Just Move Supplements, okay? Help your people out. But see, we getting tired of y'all being like, oh, all right, I'm about to go live out my car and be homeless. And then you get on the internet crying to us. Let's see what the lady said, y'all. Look at the wig. I want y'all to pay attention to the wig. The wig looked like it's girl, that looked like some good hair, and it looked like she barely plucked the edges appropriately. I have so many questions. And then she got glasses. Y'all know you can't trust no with glasses. Listen, you can feel however you want to feel about me. I'm not including myself in this. But some of these, you cannot trust them.
Hey, what's good?
What's going on?
My name is Haitian Moet.
Girl, your name is what? Haitian Moet. Girl, go to hell. First of all, that's not your name. Get the out of here. Haitian Moet. You named after a champagne in a country, girl. Get the out of here with that. I'm gonna let her finish.
I go by Moet Goddess on another platform.
Oh, she got another name on another platform. What's the other platform, girl? Is it OnlyFans? Let us know.
I wanted to come to you guys to tell you guys my story about my current situation.
You know what? I blame Risa Tisa. I blame you, okay? Because you got all of these coming out trying to tell us they sad sack stories, trying to get them a Hulu documentary. I'ma just listen.
Going through.
Hold up. Natasha can't keep playing every sad, plus size woman that won't come on the internet crying to us. Okay, Natasha got other jobs to do, so you better find somebody else.
I wanted to start off by saying I am homeless. I'm a homeless woman, and I'm homeless in a different state across the country. The reason why I'm homeless is because I was bullied and harassed by some trolls on another app, and it caused for me to get removed from my living situation. So
you got trolled on an app. TikTok, maybe you got trolled on TikTok, and that made you have to move out of where you were staying. Girl, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on.
There was a gentleman that reached out to me who said, "You do not have to be homeless in Atlanta. You could be homeless in California. I will change your life. Pack up all your stuff, throw out everything, just bring your clothes, and I will change your life." So I did just that. I drove 35 hours to California, okay? And
I don't like the way the glasses is like that. Like, oh my, like, yeah, why are you blank manning with us? Why is the glasses like slightly off kilter, bitch? What can you see? What are you looking at?
It was a false dream. My life was not changed. And now I'm here stuck.
Girl, wait a minute. What was the dream? Because he said you don't have to be homeless in Atlanta. You could be homeless in LA, which I understand, right? There's better scenery. Like you could go to LA and be homeless on the beach. You feel me? As opposed to being in Atlanta and being homeless next to the MARTA train. You feel me?
In Vegas, I am homeless, and I'm just trying to figure life out.
let me figure life out for you, bitch. What you do is you get some type of monetary income coming in from what we like to call work. Girl, and I'm not even telling you need to go down to the Mickey D's or the Wendy's. Okay, you would do well down to the Wendy's with your two plaits and your, you know, and your wig and everything, girl. But what I'm telling you is you need to get a paycheck. Okay, you need to get a paycheck. Are you like, what you doing on TikTok, girl? I'm gonna let her finish talking. Let me go see what she doing on TikTok, because it, yeah, girl, really don't make no sense.
So yeah, I'm going through it right now. Right now, I feel like I have nobody that cares. Nobody cares about me. I feel like it's just me and God. I feel like I'm on a journey by myself, and I'm just trying to figure life out right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I just wanted to share you guys my story. I'm homeless in Vegas, and I'm homeless due to bullying and harassment from trolls. Okay, so say no to bullying, say no to trolls that harass people, innocent people, for no reason. Say no to that. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and always keep God first. I'm just going through it all, and I just wanted to document my journey. Right now, I'm just trying to figure life out, and yeah. So I just hope
She want to say, send me some money. So send me some money.
something good comes out the situation. I know that God won't give you something that you can't handle. But yeah, I'm homeless, and I would have never thought that I would be coming to this point a few months ago. And with just a few months, this is my journey. This is what I'm going through. So yeah, and this is not even half. Like, if you guys look me up, I'm a wet goddess Bigo. If you look me up on YouTube, you'll be able to find out my whole story. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going through a lot right now. So I just wanted to go ahead and see if anybody has ever been through similar situations like this. What have you did to correct the situation? And have you ever drove 35 hours by faith with no address?
Girl, what you mean by faith? See, this is what I tell y'all about when it comes to this dumb talking about put God first. Girl, what the does that mean? What does it mean to put God first? Let me tell y'all something. What I really think, when people was telling y'all to put God first, they was really lying to y'all. But what it really means is you should be putting yourself first. You should be putting what is important for yourself first. So if you putting yourself first by way of putting the Lord first, okay, the Lord and yourself should have told you, don't drive 35 hours anywhere to meet a stranger when you don't have an address, money, place to stay. You have nothing. That's not faith. That's stupidity. That's stupidity. You don't have a plan. You don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Oh, yes, you do. Your car window. And as the attorney Simone said, your ass should have been Ubering cross country, making you some money, instead of sitting on the internet with your glasses all fucked up so we could feel extra sorry for you, Miss Blank Man. Get the fuck out my face with this. Let's see the continuation of the story, because she fell in love with a lesbian. It's not a lesbian, but that's how he looked with that filter on his face.
Poppy, y'all. I'm the gentleman she was talking about in that last video, Haitian Moet, or known as Charlene Jones from Atlanta, Georgia.
Y'all really trying to go viral out here, both of y'all. I see it.
This girl was homeless with $12 in her account.
Okay.
She lying me, Poppy, I'm finna be homeless.
How she lying? How she lying? You just said she homeless. She said she homeless. She had $12 in her account. How she lying already? What she lied about?
I know where to go. I say, girl, you can stay in my backyard. You can come stay in my backyard. You can go lie back there. This girl woke up in the morning with no address and pulled up. Drove all the way across the country.
Why are you explaining it as if it was crazy for her to do what you was telling her to do? Is this nigga okay?
She's pulling up. I still honor my word. I still say, you know what? She came out here. I bought her first room hotel stay. $600. She ran up to the card. Got her 4 more rooms. She ran up to $1,500. Got her food. And when I was live, I let her chill in here. She made thousands of dollars on Cash App a motherfucking day. She made thousands of dollars on Bigo Live. And she was doing her big ones right here. So
Now, mind you, none of that shit is on her TikTok.
whatever she trying to paint picture, it's not it. What's poppin', y'all? I'm the judge. And we also got to remember this lady is older than me. She's 35 years old. I'm in my 20s. So this girl, she just deleted my comments right now. I'll put it right here. Clearly, I told her she begged to be in my backyard. So now she's deleting comments because she wants to paint a narrative out there.
What's the narrative, sir? What is the narrative? Did I miss a part of the video? This nigga trying to make himself a villain in a story that he wasn't even really the villain in. Like, what is going on? Y'all are really trying to make fetch happen with this bullshit.
Also, paint this narrative, Moet. Tell the people when I offered you to come inside, when I went outside, I was like, hey, Moet, you hungry? You thirsty? You want some snacks? Oh, yeah, go get me some fruit. Go get me some water. I said, okay, are you cold? Do you want to come stay inside? I got a room for you. She said, okay, I don't want to step over your boundaries. I said, no, you good. I go to the store. I'm driving back. She's texting me, oh, I want to be with you. I want to lay with you. I want to fuck you. I over here just got a whole room for her all cleaned out to where she can go live and broadcast and not be homeless. But now she want to paint a picture. She was disrespectful. Everybody knows.
I'm so confused by what picture he talking about. I also feel like, yes, he does have an exploitation kink. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? So you going to invite a grown woman to come and stay in your backyard, but then you're going to get a room ready for her because you want us to know that you're not that much of an asshole to just have her sleeping outside in your backyard like a fake homeless person. Because that's what it's giving. It's giving y'all was pretending like she was homeless by having her sitting back there in the ugly part. I'm sorry, the ugly part of your backyard. He not making no sense to me neither.
Everybody knows this lady was disrespectful. Because imagine if y'all try to offer someone
another thing, why would you offer a random stranger from across the country a place in your house? Boy, what the is wrong with you? And I'm looking at her, so you could have been trafficked. You don't know what could have happened to you and you driving 35 hours in a goddamn Honda Civic to go see about a nigga with some fake dreads that look like a lesbian. What is going on?
homeless person a place to stay, and you are the only one at the house. And then they text you that they want to fuck you and come be with you and lay with you and be all up in you and like, nigga, learn some respect. You older than me, cuz.
What does that mean? And in all honesty, that's what most people would think. Most people would think that you're inviting coochie to your house so that you can it. I'm confused by what the you thought was about to happen.
Cut the act out. Cut the social media content out. We get you doing it for Bigo. We get you doing it now for TikTok. But now you're just taking my kindness for weakness, because I really just tried to help this lady out. And the whole app knows it. We was live in front of everybody. And it just sucks for having someone to just turn a situation that could have been very nice and chill into a whole like baby reindeer. What the fuck type of weird shit going on over here?
You the weird one. You the weird one. She might be weird, but you weird too. The fuck is you talking about? You're weird too. Biggest of weirdery, nigga.
Like, and I'm chilling with she over here witnessed the whole thing.
Oh, now there's a random in the background.
I do want to make this very clear. This girl was crashing out on live after I got her hotel room, screaming on the freeway. I want to stay in the backyard. Let me in. Poppy, why did I come out here? Let me in the back. All right. I let her in the back.
So she was doing all that crashing out and you still let her in your backyard. Somebody get this nigga away from me, okay?
So peep game, y'all. Everybody on Bigo Live. Look at the comments, because she's deleting the comments on her TikTok live. I will not delete no comments in my live. Y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments right here. And everybody.
We know, because you know engagement. That's why. You ain't fooling nobody.
But he knows this. She ran up hundreds of dollars every night here. And every night here, I told her, Moet, do you want to go get a room? We got the money. No. She don't want to get a room. So this girl will get thousands of dollars cash out, thousands of dollars on Bigo, and she don't want to get a fucking room. I do want to make this very clear.
Okay. Okay. Y'all, I don't even like I don't want to. I really don't. I really don't want to because I feel like I need to go find part 5. I have to go find part 5. But I honestly feel like at this point this is fake and stupid. That's what I feel like. I feel like this is fake and stupid. I also think it's really dangerous. The way it seems as if people are so willing, as if, people are so willing to just go to people's houses that they've never met before. You've never ever met this woman before, and you are inviting her to your house. Okay, hold up. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Y'all, part 5 for the baby reindeer backyard again situation.
Yeah, like you naming it now. Use the old lame ass.
Let's take it back now. Everybody knows when she was cloud chasing a few months ago when she was trying to meet up with TKO. We all know her cloud chasing meeting up with every Bigo broadcaster. We all know about her cloud chasing. Everybody that watches me understands I've never linked up with no other broadcaster. That ain't me. So
But you
bringing
met up
this
with her.
person to my backyard, not even knowing if it's a man or a woman, respecting this person. Everybody knows I was nice and patient all day with him. Gave him a whole game plan to get enough money for the whole month of October. And also, when I offered her to come stay in my backyard, it was for 30 days till September 30th. What does her video say? She's in Vegas. I'm moving to Vegas. So now she's in Vegas acting like she's homeless. So at the end of the day, she was already going to paint this narrative as she's homeless in Vegas after meeting. What's popping, y'all? Part 5 for the baby reindeer backyard again situation.
I don't understand, because at the end of the day, she is homeless. So what are you saying she's lying about? This nigga got too many parts to this.
Part 6 of the baby reindeer backyard again situation. We all understand I was moving to Vegas. She's in Vegas right now. And for all the people that's coming in, they're probably acting like, oh, is this real? This is storyline, cloud chasing.
It is.
No, this is real. This is a real homeless person that I met on Bigo Live. And she lined me at 3 a.m, said, oh, I've been bullied. I've been harassed. My family's kicking me out. You know what, girl? You can stay in my backyard. Joking with this bitch. I don't know. I wake up in the morning. The whole app is talking about how she's staying in my backyard. She's on the way. She lines me on the app. She's in a U-Haul truck with mattresses, air mattresses, clothes, dressers.
But you still told her to come, talking about you was playing. You wasn't playing. You was thinking that she wasn't really gonna come, and she really came. It's just stupid shit.
I'm like, what in the baby reindeer? Like, throw all that away. You ain't bringing none of that. And she throws it all away and comes in her car.
So you was telling her what to do. She was doing it, and you acting like she crazy because she was listening to you. She is, but you told her to do it. I'm sorry.
Thinking the whole time she's finna pull up on a destination. She's finna find somewhere else to go. Part 6 of the baby reindeer backyard against Part 7 backyard against baby reindeer.
You really could have did more than 1 minute.
So like I said, the whole time she's driving here, after the whole app knows that I offer my backyard, everyone could agree. Press a 1 in the comments if you agree. How much support did Moet get once everyone knew that she was coming to my backyard? Every woman on the app reached out to her. I got Airbnbs. I got hotels, motels. I got, you could come stay in my house. You could, offers unlimited. I'm talking about unlimited offers. She had every state offering her housing.
And she didn't go.
Someone that I talked
to. She wants to be homeless. She wants people to feel bad for her. You could tell. You could tell by her sitting there looking down with her glasses all fucked up, looking like Miss Blankman, talking about, yeah, y'all, can y'all just, give advice on, how I'm supposed to handle this situation? Because I was really going on faith in the Lord and God, and feel bad for me and send me more money and give me empathy, even though I'm still going to be out here living on the streets, so that I can feel bad for myself. because I want to feel bad for myself. And then y'all feel bad for me. And then I feel good because everybody's feeling bad for me. I love that shit. That's what it seemed like to me.
Want some serious stuff, like if you're homeless,
a lot of y'all like to
give
be
us your
victims.
ID, we'll apply you for
Also, a lot of homeless people don't like to, a lot of homeless people, not only are they, mentally disturbed in some way, but also, and that's no shade, that's just what it is, but also they don't want to pay rent. They don't want to pay bills. They don't want to live like that. They don't want to go to jail, but they also don't want to actually have to work or pay for shit. I honestly don't blame them. This system is exhausting. And if you don't have the mental to keep up with this shit, it makes sense why you might end up sleeping out your car or sleeping under a bridge. This system is really not meant for you to be mentally healthy. So when I see people like this, I understand why you outside. I do. And that also makes me feel like you a hobo as a job. And that's fine, but that means I don't have to necessarily, I don't have to patron you, bitch. If I don't want to patron you, I don't have to patron you. Get the back the fuck away from my car, rolling the window up. Get out of here with that. Okay? So for me, he's even more funny style because he sees that she's imbalanced. He knows these people are imbalanced and you're still inviting them to your place. You're still trying to capitalize off the situation. You are using a very situation so that you can use it for clout, so that you can use it for internet shit. That's how you can have whatever expensive car this is with the stars on the ceiling that I forgot what the name of, and I don't really care.
Homeless thing for the government. Oh no, what you mean? I can't give my ID. You can't give your ID? Why? So this is someone that don't want help through the government, getting all the help from Part 7, Backyard Against Baby Reindeer. So like I said, the whole time she's driving here,
hold up, y'all.
After the whole Part 8, Baby Reindeer, Backyard Against situation. So we all understand that she got all types of support from TT, IG, Beagle Live, messages flooded. I'm in Arizona, Texas, Florida, Colorado, I'm in Vegas, I'm in Cali. She had a bunch, every state you could think of. But what didn't she do? She refused help from any woman on this motherfucking planet. So let's make it make sense. She got all the women feeling bad for her, but she don't want help from none of the women. She don't want help from none of the women. So all the women that's going bad in the comments, she don't want your help. She don't. And all the people that's thinking there's a storyline,
it is.
This girl really drove to my house, to my backyard,
a storyline,
and was going live back there.
Y'all not even on a reality show, and you hoes are trying to craft storylines for a viral moment. We know what y'all are doing. You're doing it, and so is she.
With no address. I met her an hour away at a gas station. And the first night I got her a hotel.
Then why'd you meet with her? Why'd you meet with her?
Reindeer backyard again situation. So, like I said, she drove from Atlanta to California, and she didn't even drive to the right city, the right area, the right zip code. She drove by faith into an area, and then I'm like, damn, she's really out here.
She is.
So I sent her an address an hour away from my house at a gas station.
Only to bring her to your house? What the?
There's a nice ass hotel right there. I'm like, fuck it, let me just go get her this 5-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect.
Now you flexing. Now you flexing.
This is kind of scary. You actually pulled up.
Then why did you go meet her?
Yeah. I thought you was gonna pull up to one of your supporter destinations, Texas, Vegas, Atlanta, somewhere in Cali, but you here. So let me just get you this room, and I hope you carry on with your fucking day. But, she got the room. She ran it up to $650 in room service, and she begged and begged to be in my backyard. Begged. Part 9, Baby Rain.
I'm in a whole different state because you still never sent the Addy. That's why I'm in Vegas, because you still never sent the Addy. You did not answer the phone when I called you. You didn't do anything. You said you were coming to Vegas. You're still not here. So
those glasses are still crooked.
That's why I'm in a different state. So what am I doing? Am I coming over there, or
girl,
am I staying here? Are you coming over here, or what? What are we doing?
The room for the night, correct?
Yeah, because you didn't answer the phone, so that's why I got the my supporter CA'd me for me to get the room.
Staying in the room tonight. We're gonna,
Okay.
yeah, no, we're
Are you
gonna
gonna
be
come here?
live tonight. Me and you are gonna. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be here the whole time. I got you.
I'm in a whole different.
What the fuck is girl?
What's poppin', y'all? I'm the gentleman.
All right. So obviously this young lesbian young man, this lesbian young man really wants to go viral. Okay, I guess he make him a lot of money over there on Bigo. I know not of these things, y'all. Okay, I stay over here in my old lady sector of social media, bitch. I don't have time for whatever's going on with these people, but I want y'all to pay attention. This is something that people are doing nowadays. Ever since your Tisa, your Risa Tisa and all of these other stories, I want y'all to keep clock of motherfuckers that like to get on the internet begging for sympathy so that y'all will send them money or pay attention to them and all. Just pay attention, y'all, because don't be conflating them with real people, okay? Because this is some fake ass shit, okay? I'm not going to bleep myself. This is some fake ass shit. Everybody, okay? Her, him, she slow, he slow. Everybody that's supporting her is slow. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting up off of this. And we're going to move on to another viral story. Oh, yes, girl, get your snacks. We're going to be in this today. We're in here today, girl. So, did y'all see the story about the hairstylist that flaked on her client for JT? Girl, she was so excited. This is what I be talking about. They be so excited to go viral. They be so excited to go viral, y'all. And that's what shit gets really dangerous, because you just can't, it's like you can't trust anything anybody's saying these days simply because they really just want attention.
Helene came, and it was raining that morning, but it should have been clear that afternoon. So we had talked on the phone that morning. I called her. She said she's good. We're good for today. And then she texted me this later on. Hey, the weather look like it's worsening. Let me know if anything changes. I go, hey, thanks for the concern. But they said, because they gave us an option. They said, okay, you can keep it for the 27th or you can move it to the 28th. But a lot of my family came in town from out of state. So I said, we're just going to keep it on the 27th. The weather looks good. Why? So that was this morning. Why at 9:22 p.m.? Hey, I'm sorry, JT just booked me for New York tomorrow. I'm gonna call with her, so I have to go. I'm looking for a makeup artist for you right now. I go, girl, ain't no way. You knew you had my wedding. I'm so confused. I know you just not canceling the night before my wedding. Why go on Instagram? She's already with JT. She was already gone out the state. Helene came, and it was raining.
So that's what the girl said. Baby, she did it. Oh no, somebody else said this. Somebody else wrote this. Okay. Baby, she did the same thing to me. I was hosting Invest Fest. She was supposed to come for 2:30. She didn't arrive until 4:30. I was due on set at 5. I was an hour late. She told me she would refund me my money, never sent me $1, didn't send me anything. I had no one to do my makeup last minute for my big gig. Still let her do it 2 hours late because I was devastated. Still no refund, barely sorry. My family and friends said Jasmine just sent her love and grace, and that's what I did. Told her it would be nice to receive something, even a new experience, free of charge next time. I'm in ATL. But again, I left it to God. She does amazing makeup, but very, very unprofessional. She even admitted it. God bless her. Pray she's realizing she's playing with people's lives and time. F the money. You made me look unprofessional because you was unprofessional. Sad truth. Okay, well then the other sad truth is that you hoes need to learn how to do your own makeup. So when people flake on you like this, you're not completely caught out there. Because if she would have had, I would have just been like, no. I would have canceled. Girl, you. And I would have posted somewhere so somebody could see that this raggedy is unprofessional. Okay? I would have posted about it. Fuck all that gray shit. You would have got hit up on the internet as far as I'm concerned. Because the reason why people even come to y'all is because y'all are on the internet promoting y'all businesses. So people should be able to come on there and talk about their bad experiences with your unprofessional ass. Okay?
Going viral.
And look at her. So happy that she's going viral. When I tell you this girl, when I tell you, y'all might as well block her from my whole internet. I would never, ever, ever support. Never, ever, ever, ever support her.
On TikTok, and it's crazy being publicly humiliated. But when you're in Christ,
girl, what does that mean? See what I be talking about, y'all? But when you put God first, but when you're in Christ, what does that mean? What does that mean right now?
I don't look to social media in the world for acceptance. The Bible says that vengeance is not ours, it's God's.
Girl, what are you talking about? You did them wrong. You over these people. Why are you on the internet acting like the victim, talking about you were humiliated? You should have been embarrassed and humiliated because you behaved in an unprofessional, humiliating, embarrassing way.
So I don't have nothing in my heart against this girl that's trying to tear me down. I'm praying for her that God would soften her heart and help her to forgive me and just enjoy her marriage, because it's such a sensitive time, inviting such dark energy.
Girl, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious?
Onto somebody who's a child of God and that you know is a child of God because you experienced, like you had an encounter, you know. And another thing this has taught me,
and this is what I tell y'all, this is why y'all work on my nerves with this religion shit. Okay, talking about you a child of God. It always puts people in a mindset that they're highly favored and somebody else is not. So the woman who you just played out and disrespected on her fucking wedding day, she's not a child of God in the same way that you are, right? Because you've been touched, which means you can go around fucking over people and you will still be blessed and highly favored because JT will call you. Okay, got it.
I mean, it's just like you can't put your don't waste your energy trying to get back at somebody that is a child of God.
Girl, it's not about getting back at you. It is about alarming the public that even though you may be the face and you may get a celebrity client, you are completely disrespectful and unprofessional to the regular people that will try to come and hire you. So I would listen. Y'all better let people know that this girl ain't shit. What her name is up here? Y'all better let the folks know that she unprofessional and she will leave you the day before your big day. She will tell you she gonna give you your money back and she will not. The people need to know. They need to know not to hire you. The fuck? I don't know what's wrong with everybody. But that's how I'm telling you, what them church people tell y'all all the time. See, when you a child of God, because everybody else is not. Okay, got it. You're better, right? That's why you can do shit like this and get away with it, because you're better, because you're a child of God. Okay, got it. Girl, I was confused. I didn't know what a child of God was. Let's move on. Let's talk about Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri is always coming out of his big bug-eyed business to tell somebody some dumb shit. So let's listen.
Black youth of today do not go to church, and they don't have that church band grooming. Like B. Cox came from the church, right?
Right.
Jodeci comes from church. Like, so when you listen to that soul, that soul that you think is soul, that's
coming from over there.
It's an added piece of information that if you're gonna make these records, it's hard to beat Jodeci when you don't have that element.
You don't have,
you know what I mean?
You don't have that soul.
What does that mean? What do you mean it's hard to beat Jodeci? Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. Listen. Lately, I had the strangest feeling. Thank you. Y'all know what I started thinking about? Whoa, somebody that done me wrong. I stood sitting all night long. Time is slipping away from me. It's slipping away from me. Ain't no telling when I get home. You gotta get home, yeah. Just about to see the dollar sign. Ain't close to my peace of mind. Everything was about to be fine. So tell me, so how did I get life? Yeah. Talk to me.
Oh, you don't have that.
That's an element. So it's like when people be saying, yo, music ain't the way it used to be. Like I just posted my new Anthony Hamilton record is coming out on October 4th. Queen, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton comes from the church.
Yes. Yes. I can't stay away from you too long. Even if I do, I'll always call. That was my shit. That album. Check it home, make sure you're right. And no matter what the storm may bring, I'm fine with you. And the point of it all is I love you. Yeah. You know I love you, baby. Oh. My days seem long whenever we're apart. Listen, I'm not going to get into it, okay? Because listen, I know a lot of y'all agree. A lot of y'all agree. But in all honesty, I hate the fact, like, because look, this is Big Frida, okay? Shout out to Big Frida, the Queen's Evil. Got to put these kids back to where most of us started, in the Lord's house. So we can be abused again? yeah, that's a good trade-off. Let's go back to church and be abused again, simply so that we can learn about singing, which has already been recorded, has already been put on wax, has already been redistributed and copied. You can go listen to BB and CC whining from the goddamn 80s, bitch. What we gotta go back to church for? I can go listen to Aretha Franklin. Don't trouble the waters. I won't leave it alone. Why don't you let it be? Still waters run deep. I know that. Listen, I don't understand. I do understand what he's saying. He's saying that in church, in the choir, there is a certain sound that was developed because you are singing gospel. Anybody that knows about R&B music, blues music knows it ain't nothing but changing from God to man. That's all you did. Any good gospel song, you could switch the lyrics around and it could be about a man. Any good R&B song, you can switch the lyrics and it could be about the Lord. Okay, like everybody knows this. After the pain, you come and love me. What? And I welcome you. Yes, indeed. You're a glad sight to see. Okay? And after the rain, and all that I have been through, hallelujah, still can't explain how I can still love you like I do, but I do, yes I do, hallelujah, still love you like I do. No, everybody knows this, y'all. Everybody knows this. Listen, Music Soul Child Love. Okay, that's another one. Don't even get me started. That used to be one of my favorite ones to sing. I understand what he's saying, but I also feel like there are other ways for y'all to do this. There are other ways for y'all to do this. The music has already been made. The blueprint has already been laid. Why do we have to go back to church, sitting in somebody's pew for 3 hours, okay, with them screaming at us about what we should do, knowing that they asses ain't doing it? Why do I have to put myself through the old ladies talking shit about me because they know I like the little girls and stuff? Why? Why I gotta go through that? Why do I have to put myself through listening to misogynistic rhetoric said to me by an old man that possibly has touched children? Why do I have to go through this, girl? I could just listen to Aretha. I can just listen to Al. Okay? I can go up my window, bringing back sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. Okay, I can go and listen to Patty. Oh, babe. Listen, what? I can go and listen to Patty, baby. I can go and kick my goddamn sandals off in my living room listening to Patti LaBelle. Okay? There are so many people that you can go and listen to, and we do not have to subject ourselves to 3 hours of torture trying to keep myself awake, except for when the choir is singing. And listen, I'm one of them people that only go to church for the choir. You might still catch me in there from time to time for the choir. So I understand. But I also feel like you can go listen to it. It's 2024, girl. It's 2024. I still have a CD that my choir made in the 90s on my computer, bitch. What? Go on YouTube and find the church music. We don't have to subject ourselves to sitting in somebody's hot ass church pew for 3 hours for that. Go ahead and search it on the Google, okay? Look for Hezekiah in them. Okay? And listen, if you still like church and you want to go to church, go ahead and do that. But when Big Frida is in the comments talking about how we need to get the children back into the church, I said, for what? So we're going to ignore all of the other fucked up stuff that happens in church so we can go back for some music that they can go listen to on the computer? I understand what y'all saying. I just feel like y'all always leaving out the other part of this. The reason why people not in church right now. Keep leaving that part out so you can get us back in them pews, being indoctrinated every Sunday, listening to shit that kind of low-key make my nerves bad because it sounds stupid. But I got to believe it and go along with it. Child. And I'm thinking about how in this day and age, the only reason, listen, we're going to leave y'all alone because the gay men that used to be involved in the church, child, shh. Don't say nothing. Don't even get me started on who our old choir director from back in the 90s that passed away, God rest his soul, that would come to church with a full jacket on, bitch, throw that shit back and sit. Okay? And the nothing separates you from his love. Okay, listen, y'all better go get into that Whitney Houston. Okay, y'all better go get into Fred Hammond, Donnie McClurkin. Alone in a room. Come on, Yolanda. It's just me and you. I feel so lost, 'cause I don't know what to do. Now, what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you. Come on, choir. And ask you for your guidance, especially today, when my life feels so cloudy, and guide me until I'm sure. Come on. I open up my heart. Oh, yes. My hopes and dreams are fading fast. I'm all burned out. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. And I don't think my strength's gonna last. So I'm crying out to you. Oh, I know that you're the only one who is able to pull me through. So I know I need to talk to you. I got chills, bitch. I had to let it ride. But yes, I'm going to need for Jermaine Dupri's dentures to get tighter, and I'm going to need for y'all to get back into artist development if you want the children to know how to sing like they supposed to sing. If you want the children to know how to sing like they supposed to sing, all you got to do is put it on the goddamn Apple Music and let it run for them in the studio. I need y'all to sit here and I need y'all to listen to this gospel music. And I need you to write me a secular song from this gospel song. I need for you to be able to get the themes. I need to feel it. Okay. They can go listen to Mary J. Blige. That's how Mary J. Blige got big, y'all. Mary J. Blige could not really sing that well, but she could make you feel it. She could make you feel it. And then in that became the creating of the real good vocals that y'all get from Mary. Girl, it was because Mary had been through it, okay? Mary had been through the pain, Jesus. Faith in them had been through they had been through the pain, Jesus. They was going to church and they was getting fucked as little girls too. Y'all heard Faith tell y'all about it. So yeah, go ahead and put the record on. Let them listen to it. Artist development. Just like y'all, I mean, I don't understand. In every other facet, like in art, in whatever you want to do, there is always a history of people that did it before you that did it really well. So you have to go and study those people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like should be happening with music. You're supposed to have to go and study the people before you, the greats of whatever your genre is, before you really get into your genre. Like, that's how you're supposed to be. But what has happened is that JD, and this is what works on my nerves about JD. JD is always mad that he is no longer a gatekeeper. That's what it always comes off as he's always complaining about how he is no longer a gatekeeper in the industry. You can't stop these kids from getting what they want to get by having to sit in front of your little muggly ass and have you looking at them like fucking Diddy and shit, telling them that their music ain't good enough for you. No, for real. I think that like him, a lot of them, Diddy, a lot of them got off on them being gatekeepers and being able to look at all of this new talent and tell the new talent when they ain't shit and when they should be better and when they can do better. They like being able to say, I made these people. The internet has made it so that they don't have to do that no more. I don't have to come and suck on Diddy's or JD's in order to get my record out there. I don't have to. I don't have to suck for a record. I don't. I ain't even warm up this morning. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I ain't even warm up or nothing. I ain't did a lip trill. Ain't do nothing. Okay. JD said some other shit. Y'all ready to agree with him on this?
Kelly is the R in R&B. Like, we got to stop playing around. And like, I get it. I understand what. Listen, I'm not here to talk about none of that. I'm involved with, but you're not lying. He is the R in R&B, like hands down, right? R. Kelly is the R in R&B. Like, we got to stop playing around. And like, I get it. I understand what. Listen, I'm not here to talk.
We're going to take a quick break and I'll come back to curse him out.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you said, anywhere.
Okay, I said I was going to curse him out. And really, I won't curse him out because there are so many other people that are more influential in R&B music. I see some of y'all naming it. Like somebody mentioned Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat, even though vocally he may not be as good as Robert, still extremely influential in music. The Isley Brothers, like Marvin Gaye, Al Green. There are so many other people who I feel like you could really say is, you know, the R in R&B, you know. But people want so badly to praise R. Kelly because they want the art to be respected over the monster. That's what they want. And the truth of the matter is that's not how any of this works. Babyface is another one. If you're not that big of a monster, then yeah, we could forgive some stuff and have your music. For instance, right now, y'all think that the only thing Dr. Dre has ever done is maybe slap the bitch around once or twice. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna let it live. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly was out there locking buku women in basements and drugging them, and it was children, and then it's people y'all don't even know about, girls and boys, white girls. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot that really hasn't even really been talked about that he did. The way y'all like, for real, Robert puts the R in, okay? The way y'all like to continue to bring him up, it just makes me feel like y'all really want so badly for us to just ignore the terrible things that they've done. Oh yes, Tennessee girl. There are stories of boys. Let's not forget how he had one of the girls dressed like a boy. Okay? But there are stories about boys. I think there were actually some men that were in his paperwork as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they know they have to stick to what is acceptable in their environment. And what's acceptable in their environment is to do it to black women, to do it to black girls, black women. That's acceptable. You can get away with hurting black girls and black women. You don't get away with doing it to white people that much. They do it, but you don't get away with it as easily. So they have to make sure that if they are victimizing several women, because it's becoming like a drug addiction kink for them to harm people in this way, locking them up, dictating what's done, doing, messed up things to them sexually and all of that type of stuff. Yeah, that becomes like a addiction, something that they have to do. And so if they have to do it, they have to do it to the group of people that is going to get the least amount of pushback. And apparently in America, black women. But yeah, I feel like there are so many other people that you could name. So when JD does shit like this, it just kind of makes me wonder about JD. It just kind of makes me wonder, like, who's protecting you? Who's protecting you? Because to me, I feel like if you are still pedestalizing people publicly in this way, if you're still having these conversations about how you're upset that y'all don't get to gatekeep and keep certain people out of the industry because they're not doing it to the level that you want them to do it, all of that type of shit. Yeah, it definitely makes me wonder if there are some stories out there about you that we have not heard about. Be careful, JD. You're acting real weird. You're acting real weird. Child, what did Darren Henson, what did Lemuel say, girl? What about all the R&B artists before R. Kelly? Will we not consider Luther Vandross R&B? Hello, people. Let's be real now. Let's not be emotional. Let's be statistically real. Come on, Darren. Come on, Darren. Y'all know I love me some Lem, okay? He was Lem on Soul Food, so he will forever be Lemuel to me. But Darren, girl, I saw Darren in person one day and I really wanted to go up to him and fan out, but I was just like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fan out, but I really wanted to because I love him. Okay. How do y'all not mention Keith Sweat? Are you joking? All of the hits Keith gave us over the years, I'm sorry. Yeah, R. Kelly created some dope music, but to slide, make him the R in R&B, I can't agree with that. Dead ass. Because Keith was doing it before Robert. Low-key, he took Keith's swag a little bit, if you want to be for real. Because, y'all, R. Kelly's a weirdo. Like, if he did not create a persona for himself, he would not have been as charismatic as he came off. Oh, yeah, come on. It was just Devontae's birthday. Happy birthday to Devontae Swing, okay? Devontae Swing, okay? Listen. I love me some Jodeci. Don't even get me started. He was right about that with Jodeci, but I still, about them being vocally like one of the best groups ever. Yes, the vocals were always like more runny back in the day than they are now. And what I mean is people was killing their runs back in the day. They're not doing that as much now. Okay. But y'all love Jhené Aiko's and all of them that's, based off of a Sade style of vocal, right? Straight notes, no real vibrato. This may come as some surprise, but I miss you. No vibrato, okay? That's what it's based off, okay? But y'all do it like this. Y'all whisper on your records and everybody likes it. I listen to old bitch music. I know not of these things. Okay, so we got through that, y'all. Let's get into girl, let's get into some deeper things. So first of all, Megan Thee Stallion has a documentary coming out. This upcoming documentary spends 2 years in the life of rapper Megan Thee Stallion. It takes viewers behind the scenes as the global superstar recovers from a 2020 shooting incident and grapples with the perils of fame, among other things. You've heard the hot takes and read the stories. Now go straight to the source. This is going to be on Prime Video on October 31st. If you think I'm not gonna be in my house on some Halloween shit watching this, girl, where is it at? Where is it at? Hold up. Is that it? No, where is it at? Because I'm definitely, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had that in there from last Halloween and I just really wanted to use it. But I can't wait to see because I want to know what y'all gonna tell us or what y'all gonna show us or what behind the scenes. Who is this new nigga? I want to know. So yeah, we're gonna watch that October 31st. Get ready for that. And then R. Kelly's daughter breaks silence in new documentary. Now, y'all, this shit right here is what I be talking about. Because a lot of y'all continued to assume that these niggas don't do anything to their children. And I would like to tell y'all to stop playing, be fucking for real. For the first time, the world will hear from those closest to R. Kelly, his own family. In the upcoming documentary, R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey, Joanne Kelly, the singer's daughter, bravely steps forward to reveal a heartbreaking secret that has haunted her for years. Releasing on October 11th, 2024, exclusively on TVEI network, the film promises to be an emotional and raw account of the devastating impact of R. Kelly's actions on his family. At the center of this powerful story is Joanne, who also goes by her stage name Buku Abi. We've seen her on reality shows before. Alongside her siblings, Ja Kelly and Robert Kelly Jr. and their mother, Drea Kelly, Joanne opens up about the painful reality of growing up in the shadow of one of the music's most notorious figures. This isn't just another documentary about R. Kelly's scandalous legal battles. It's a deep dive into the trauma, survival, and emotional toll his family has endured. In the film, Joanne speaks for the first time about how her father's actions shattered her childhood. The trailer gives a glimpse into this emotional journey where Joanne reflects on the burden of carrying the Kelly name. Nobody wants to be the child of the father that is out there hurting women and children, she says, acknowledging the lifelong pain of being linked to her father's crimes. And here y'all go, y'all. So it's a documentary on Chris Brown, another one on Kells, but no Weinstein, Epstein, Trump, Jerry Subway, Woody Allen, or the dude who was assaulting kids at Disney. And some will say, get all predators, and I'm 1,000 for all that. But when will they go after the white ones just aggressively online and offline? I hate when y'all make statements like this because y'all literally don't pay attention to white people's news if you think they haven't done stories about these people. Like I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like I really don't. There are like several documentaries actually about Epstein. There are also documentaries about Weinstein. Like what the fuck are y'all even talking about? And the way that y'all repeat that same shit is so annoying to me. You can literally Google it. Like there's so many documentaries, so many stories being told about people, and y'all continue to get on the internet and spread misinformation as if nobody is talking about the white people that are doing this. Yes, they are. Y'all just don't watch white people's news. And another thing, have y'all not paid attention to the fact that the whole crime, like the what's it called now? Crime, whatever the fuck they call it, TV crime, whatever y'all call it. Everybody watches constant true crime stories. That's what it is. True crime stories that are mostly about white people. Are mostly about white people. I don't know if y'all have been watching. Yes, Max has several documentaries on white people that have done crazy things. Where do y'all get this from that nobody says anything about the white? The white people make up the majority of the damn true crime documentaries that I watch are mostly about white people. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Leah Remini did a documentary about Scientology that put a whole bunch of white people in Hollywood on blast. Y'all wasn't paying attention. Y'all don't watch A&E. So it's really weird to me when y'all say shit like this. Please stop using that excuse as a reason to ignore the fact that the problem here is that there are so many people that still defend people like Chris Brown, that still defend Diddy, that still defend R. Kelly, and y'all defend them. And so people feel like, no, y'all have misinformation. Let me come out with documentaries so y'all will know what's going on. Because if anybody was reading the comments, it's as if nobody knows what the fuck has been going on for years. And the thing that annoys me is that the thing that made me realize what Boosie was doing was a connect the dots moment from stories on Chris Brown and Trey Songz being accused of assaulting women at Diddy's house on Diddy's boat. It was several times where he's seen stories like that popping up. And then I watched a documentary about Playboy, which talked about Hugh Hefner and how he, oh shit, sorry y'all, stop, bitch. Pressing buttons and shit. The documentary on Hugh Hefner, which taught the Playboy Mansion, which basically told you exactly what Diddy was doing. I came up here and told my followers that's been with me, I told y'all, this is being Hugh Hefner. The parties, the assaults that happen at the parties, the recording people secretly, so that you can have dirt on them. So when stories come out, you can go to the New York Times and tell the editor-in-chief that you got him on video snorting cocaine off some 16-year-old girl's ass. So now he won't run the story. Like, I'm so confused about where everybody's been. They've been talking about every stuff like this is gonna get talked about. Get over it. Get the over it. Now, thank you for bringing it up. Blink Twice. I watched Blink twice this weekend. Twice. It was a good movie. Okay, I watched Blink twice. It was a really, really good movie. If you are still confused about how these people will end up in situations at these parties, being drugged and all of that, go watch Blink Twice. Go watch Blink Twice. It is a perfect, account of how that can happen. How you can go to a party and it can be presented as if everybody's coupled off. So you think you and your homegirl are going somewhere with a whole bunch of couples or people who know each other. And then y'all get there and everybody's drinking and doing drugs and having a good time. And then all of a sudden, you're not having so much fun and you're ready to go home. And nobody's really saying that you can't go home, but it's a private island and you have to charter the jet. You have to get on a boat. This has to be orchestrated. So people have to do this. You want to go home, but they ain't ready to go home yet. So they're like, okay, just one more night. And then just one more night. And then just one more night. And you're getting drugged every night. And you have no idea what's happening to you until you're waking up with bruises and your ass hurting, wondering what the fuck happened. Blink Twice, the dude was putting a GHB type drug in the perfume. So they were forgetting the things that were happening. And then y'all wonder why y'all didn't say nothing when it first happened. Bitch, I did not remember. I had to get triggered. Bitch. I had to get some snake venom. Nasty as fuck. All of a sudden, I start remembering shit. Y'all have no idea how any of that works. Go watch Blink twice. And yes, Zoe Kravitz not only directed it, she co-wrote it. And if anybody knows or probably has heard some stories about shit like this, it's Zoe Kravitz, the daughter of hold up, why am I blanking? Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet, who I feel like Bill Cosby was obsessed with. People know shit. People be trying to tell y'all through movies and films and shit. Not Lenny. I'm sure Lenny has stories too. That's why Lenny not drinking no more and is sober. That's the best way to keep from getting fucked at a Diddy party is to not do any of the drugs. Don't drink anything. Eat before you come. You came in with a bottle of water. Keep it in your hand the whole night. But Chris Brown's controversial history of legal troubles and abuse is being spotlighted in a new documentary from the ID channel, bitch. The ID channel. All of y'all are gonna be up there. It's all lies, bitch, from the ID channel. Cause y'all watch the ID channel. Y'all watch investigation. Y'all watch the ID channel. Like everything y'all hear from them is true. But when they talk about somebody you like, now all of a sudden you're not gonna believe it. Okay. All right. Because y'all was in the comments talking about, I don't believe it. Bitch, it is the Investigation Discovery channel, bitch. The ID channel. Y'all not going to believe them? Okay. Known for their hard-hitting exposés, including Quiet on the Set, which delved into child abuse on Nickelodeon, ID is now turning its focus to the R&B singer in their latest documentary, Chris Brown, A History of Violence, set to premiere October 27th. As part of ID's third annual No Excuse for Abuse campaign, the documentary will examine Brown's longstanding legal issues, including domestic violence, assault charges, and sexual assault allegations. A trailer for the documentary hints at new allegations, with one accuser whose identity is concealed speaking out for the first time. I have not spoken about this matter publicly, but that's the only way he can be stopped. I didn't already heard from somebody. Like I've heard from like people online and like personally that know people that Chris Brown has done stuff to. So yeah. Aha. Child, look. Don't let this distract you from the fact that Atlanta just had a chemical explosion. North Carolina damn near was destroyed by a tropical storm. Oprah recently bought her own documentary from being released to the public, and innocent black men were recently executed despite clemency. So you think we can't focus on that and Chris Brown at the same time? You just named a whole bunch of shit for us to focus on. We can't add Chris Brown into it. Girl, y'all crazy as hell. Really? The victim has moved on and told everyone else to. Girl, it be grown women. It be grown women. And the thing that makes me so upset is you would be a woman who would be drugged and assaulted. And yet you are online screaming about how, really? Really? Yes, bitch. Really? It wasn't just one victim. Are you okay? So are you going to make a documentary about Rihanna, or at least tell the truth about what happened in their incident? Because She-Hulk spit from the depths of her belly at his face while driving, grabbed his balls, twist, yanked and pulled, and continued to hit and assault him while they were in a vehicle. They could have potentially caused the accident not only for themselves, but the others on the road. Be sure to include all of that in a documentary as well. Tina, I'm sure they're going to include that. And then they'll include how he beat the brakes off that lady after that too. They will. And then they'll include the stuff about Karuchi. And then they'll include the stuff about the women who y'all don't know about, who y'all don't really care about, but who have gone to the police about him, who have also filed lawsuits against him. Yeah. Y'all are not okay in these comments. This is sad. So many people need a documentary before him. So many people. To me, just the fact that y'all are in the comments fighting on his behalf like this lets me know that he needs a documentary. The history is too short to make a documentary. I'm sorry, y'all. The history is too short to make a documentary? Oh, wow. We not watching this. Okay. Make a documentary about some positive stuff. I guess negativity sells. I guess, girl. I guess. Because it be people that follow blogs and click on negative stories and then be like, I guess the negative stuff is on. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Not watching. So what about a documentary? Listen, look, they're going to name everybody but Chris Brown. They want y'all to focus on everybody but Chris Brown. One good comment. Good. Too many people get amnesia and act like it was only one incident and not dozens. They even bringing up Charlie Sheen. Girl, we didn't talked about Charlie Sheen before. We talked about Charlie Sheen several times. Again, y'all ignore white people's news and then act like nobody was talking about it. They were. You weren't listening. And the many men he's assaulted, including Frank Ocean. Child. So basically, Chris Brown is baby Ike Turner, and y'all mad that we talking about it so soon? We need to wait until he turned 60 or something, and then we could talk about it? Okay. And then y'all wonder how people get away with shit for so long, because there's so many people that don't want to hear the truth about their faves, and that's so sad. That's so sad. And then it's weird. Like it's even, I'm gonna tell y'all why it's weird. We live in a society where most men are groomed and socialized to be aggressive, to be violent. Their violence is actually, seen as a good quality. Like if a man is considered like a violent man, women will think, oh, that man is going to defend me against other violent men, and completely forget the fact that he gonna beat your ass too. But he gonna tell you he love you and fuck you. So then you'll feel like, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, y'all are weird. Y'all are weird out there. Chris Brown is creepy. I don't care what y'all are talking about. I don't care how good he can dance and sing. I don't care how much you want him to pop his penis in your face at the concert. The nigga is dangerous. The nigga's weird. Period. On God. What else is going on? Do I want to tap into the Doechii? Let's click into the bridge. Okay. In her recent interview with Joe Budden, Doechii explains her viral verse from Denial is a River. Let's hear.
Very bold of you to tell it.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
First of all, it is very common. A lot of women, it is very common. A lot of women are dating DL men and they just don't know their man is DL.
That's true.
Yes. It's very common.
Yes. That's true.
I've also dated a gay man before. Well, I mean, he's bisexual, but gay is a number.
Oh, so that's your bag.
Not intentionally, I'm sure.
Oh, don't speak for black women.
Is that intentional? Which is saying, like, I don't have an issue. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've dated a bisexual man. I'm bisexual. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
But
so then what the fuck you put him in the verse for?
You was DL. That's different.
So he didn't like women. He
didn't tell you
because
he wasn't.
He was fronting about.
He wasn't open.
Right. You were fronting about it.
What is the difference?
What do you mean? What's the difference?
Allow me to make it.
If she don't mind, but if she don't mind, she don't mind it either way.
She told him not being upfront.
It's called informed consent.
The problem wasn't.
Let me explain. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the song because I ain't got time for that. But let me explain the reason why it's an issue. Okay, so the reason why it is an issue for you to conceal such things is because usually DL men don't like to admit that they're gay. They think I enjoy sex with a man, but if I bring a condom, that means I'm planning to have sex with a man. So that means that they won't bring a condom. It usually means they won't have like protected sex. They will have what they will feel like, oh, I slipped in somebody's booty hole type shit, right? They'll have sex like that. And that is the reason why you don't want to be with a down low man. Also, down low men, I feel like a lot of times have aggression towards women for being able to have sex with men without, the negativity of being looked at as gay or less than. I think a lot of men are angry that they can't also, fuck a man without people looking down on them or feeling like they're less of a man. So there is a lot of angst and a lot of like nasty secret shit that goes on with DL men. That's why I feel like it's best for people to be honest about everything. I think if you're going to be a cheating motherfucker, you might as well either be single or be in an open relationship. You know, a lot of people want to disagree with me about that. I don't do open relationship. I'd rather just cheat. Okay, so when you end up getting dogged out, when you go through that cycle of confusion, not knowing what the fuck is going on, when you possibly get a STD that nobody knows about, and you know, you just wake up one day and something's wrong, then you'll understand why. You'll understand why, because you would rather not know. You would rather not know. A lot of people love to live in their delusion. I'm not one of those people. Girl, anytime I felt like I was being delusional, I am now upset with myself about it. Bitch, you really was over there being delusional. Look at you. Stupid motherfucker. I talk to myself until I've been abused. But yeah, no, like at the end of the day, it is no need for you to be down low. It's 2024. There are so many women that are okay with you being bisexual. Please just take care of your health. Please take care of your health. That's all anybody's asking these days. Please take care of your health. Please wear condoms. Please be on the medication to keep you from contracting HIV and AIDS. Do us all a favor, okay? Just protect your penis or protect your vagina so that if we're going to be out here doing it, nobody's passing things along that can ruin somebody's life. That's the issue. That's the issue. The lying breeds the secrecy. The secrecy means that you can now like do other secret things that are more fucked up. And this is what y'all need to understand about that. Wherever y'all make things taboo, it then creates this weird shield over top everything, meaning that all of these other fucked up things can take place and be hidden because you want to hide this thing that doesn't really need to be hidden. Just be real with yourself. You know what I mean? That's how the shit happens with Diddy and them. That's also, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all saw that law that went into act or whatever you want to call it, went into play, whatever, today about the homeless people. Now it's illegal for people to be homeless. Y'all, that's so dangerous. Let me tell you why that's dangerous. When you make it illegal, and it's the same thing with people, immigrants from out the country, and y'all call them illegal too. It is easy for you to sell people into sex slavery when you can deem them as illegal. When y'all can just pick up homeless people from off the street and say that they are illegal and say that they're doing something wrong, throwing them into jails, never to be seen or heard from again. That also means that people will fall into the cracks of being thrown into sex slavery. Whenever y'all make it illegal for people to just be, y'all make it easier for the people that are trying to take advantage of those people. It puts them more at risk. It makes it easier for them to just kidnap people and take them off somewhere. Like, this is just the real of the situation. This is the real of the situation. That shit is so fucking scary to me, making it illegal for people to be sleeping on the streets and all of that. That means y'all can just doom buggy, pick people up, and they can disappear. And nobody will ask questions because those people are homeless and nobody's really looking for them anyway. They're at risk. It's the same thing for when y'all throw y'all gay children out the house. You mad because your child gay. You throw them out the house. Now they living on the street. It makes it easier for somebody to pick them up, sell them into sex slavery, make them do shit that they don't want to do. It just makes it easier. That's why I was like, when Trump and all of them are talking about, still with the immigration shit, like, so y'all can make those people illegal so that they can be working in y'all houses with no documentation. If they working in y'all houses with no documentation and they illegal aliens that y'all have brought here to work in y'all houses as slaves, yeah, you have to think about all of that. Whenever they're trying to make a person illegal for being, whether it's being homeless or being an immigrant, whenever they're trying to make that, being black, putting people in jail all the time, it makes it easier for rich people to have illegal people in their house, undocumented, that can be locked in rooms and used as slaves, whether to clean houses or to be sex slaves. So I have a real issue with a lot of that shit that they do, because it only makes it so that y'all can abuse these people without anybody documenting them. When they bring in immigrants in and they actually let them come in, they give them paperwork. Now they actually, they can be tracked. Somebody might be looking for them. When they are illegal, no documentation, y'all just have these people, it's illegal. Oh, now I can just pick your ass up. Ain't nobody looking for you and lock you in my house, and now you got to work for me. And then also they don't have to pay them a reasonable wage either if they're illegal. That's not about what y'all think it's about. Everybody like think, oh, they stealing our jobs. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. You don't want the fucking jobs them people work. When the last time you seen a white woman cleaning a hotel? I don't even know the last time I seen a black lady cleaning a hotel. Every time I go somewhere and somebody cleaning a hotel is usually a Mexican or somebody of Latin descent. Y'all want to get rid of them people and make it illegal for them to come over here, make it harder for them to come over here. So when they do come over here, you can just make them work for nothing as slaves because they're illegal, and it will be harder for them to go through the proper channels. That's what y'all do to people. Sell them on a dream so that you can get them locked up somewhere. Don't that sound like what Diddy did to the girls? Take advantage of the fact that they want better for themselves. And y'all really be out here making it seem like the girls is wrong or people are wrong because they want to be famous or because they want whatever they want for their lives. Oh, they're wrong for wanting that. Is that right? Is that right? So we're gonna hear one more thing, and then we're gonna get into Diddy, and we're gonna do the Boosie thing. Okay. So this right here, and then we're gonna take a break. This is an old clip, y'all. This is some years old. All right. I don't even think Corinne Stephens, aka Elizabeth Overseen, BKA, Superhead. I don't even think this is the space that she's in at all anymore. If you watch her, if you pay attention to her social media now, this is not the place this lady is in anymore at all. Okay. Y'all know I really like Elizabeth Overseen. Y'all know I'm a huge fan. I've read most of her books since I was a child. I've been reading her books. And also, I didn't like the way people treated her back in the day. Also, she taught me how to suck. Her and Mr. Marcus. Okay, that's how old I am. That's how old I am. This woman has just taught me a lot about life. Okay, so let's listen to her be crazy and delusional. Not crazy and delusional really, because to me, it was actually boss that Corinne just did whatever the fuck Corinne wanted to do. Like Corinne was like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and you just gonna have to be okay with that. A lot of women don't have that mentality, and they kind of really should, especially as it pertains to giving up everything for men. But let's listen.
So he's always been part of my relationship. So when I get into a relationship, he's the only thing they ask about because they know. Well, what about Wayne? Will you stop seeing Wayne? I hear it. I've heard it. And the answer is always no. You either get over it or you leave. Those are your options because I'm not getting rid of him. Initially, people, and again, I've never hidden.
Listen, a lot of y'all thought I married Corinne. Did not. But it was a real ceremony. But look at this.
Just off rip, you pulling up an old ass video. You and this girl ain't been together in years. What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Why do you look high? But also you're starting off by telling us you wasn't really married, but there was a ceremony. So who was really being delusional here? Was it us or you?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You guys gotta look at this. If Wayne's at the skate park and you were in the bed with Superhead, she's out. She's gone. Gone. Boy, to the skate park, boy. You don't got no.
He's drunk.
Hey,
yeah,
drunk. Bruh. Hey, bruh. I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying, bruh. That's why I'm over here like coming in hot.
This seems thirsty. Like you just want attention for whatever reason. Maybe you have a podcast that's about to start and that's what this is about. But look at Darius. This is another one of her exes in the comments. Or I just put you on a plane to Wayne and say bye because my blue sky gonna stay high. She put more miles on my and died than the 405. We winning, she sinning. You're winning and she's sinning. Is that right? Now, the last time we saw Eddie Winslow, he did not look healthy at all. Okay? Yeah, right around here. Right around here was the last time I saw. He gonna keep a job on BET Plus, girl. Just like he used to keep a job, on the Chitlin Circuit plays back in the day when Tyler Perry and them used to be doing all their plays all the time. He gonna keep him a job. Don't get me wrong. But I just think it's so whack when y'all are still talking about this woman when at the end of the day, y'all was somewhere laid up while she was going to see Wayne. And now y'all mad about it? What's the problem? What's the problem? So he said that they winning and she's sinning as if they haven't sinned. That's another thing I can't stand. Like that slut shaming shit. You literally was over there fucking that lady all in between her butt crack and everything. And now you want to act like you winning. She's sinning. Okay, well, let's see what the girl looks like these days. Okay, listen. Here's why I'm not saying anything right now. This particular story isn't mine to tell. She's talking about Diddy. Okay, and y'all know she's coming out with like some added stories in her book for the what is it, 20th or the 30th anniversary? I can't remember. It's the 20th anniversary, I think. Yeah, 20th anniversary of the Video Vixen Diaries, the first one. Confessions of a Video Vixen is coming back out, and it's gonna have new stories in it, including more Diddy stories. Okay. But she always comes back to social media to tell us that she's not really coming back to social media. And then she posts some fly stuff, and then she'd be like, okay, I'm gone. And then she'll be like, okay, I'm back. And then she'll be on live talking to people about whatever. Like this was something she posted.
Get ready with me to not come back to social media yet.
Okay. Okay, she looks cute. She looks really cute. I love her style. I do. It's shit I would wear. Like, I want to be comfortable. I can look good and be comfortable. Okay. And she's always renovating something. Okay. Always renovating something at LaFleur. I also love the way she talks. She's very intentional about the way she talks. Which is like a thing for me. Girl, I had to go and get me a red lip after I saw this. Girl, I had to go get me a red lip somewhere. I had actually got this one. It just bleeds too much, y'all. I really preferred the red lip I got from Makeup Forever or MAC. I can't remember, girl. I got a red lip that I had on yesterday or the day before yesterday, child, whenever. It was on Instagram, girl. It was real cute. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like because they talk about her real bad. Oh, she ran through and she ain't stopped fucking yet. And it's just like, right, because that's what people do. People get old, like 40, and stop having sex. That's what they do. People are so stupid. He on Sydney Star page right now. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't. Okay. But yeah, at the end of the day, the girl is doing well. I don't know why y'all are still hating on her. She ain't talking about y'all. And then they were talking about the chef, right? The chef who she got pregnant by. And it was like, she was trying to catch him up. Sir, how about you don't spray a woman's club up and be surprised when there's a baby inside? How about that? Okay? Don't be mad that she got pregnant by a nigga and be mad at her and not be mad at him. He could have put a condom on. He could have not, and he did. The fuck? Niggas is weird, y'all. Let's take a break and we'll come back for more.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I'm going to get whatever I want. I have to get.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Oh, we have a new update on Diddy, damn it. I had to create a fucking intro graphic because and that's what we're gonna be playing every time. I'm gonna play one more time for y'all. Listen.
I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I'm going to get. Whatever I want, I have to get.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Okay. It looks like Diddy's legal troubles won't be over anytime soon. A Texas lawyer claims 50 more alleged victims of his have come forward with a lawsuit. Texas attorney Tony Busby has been appointed to represent a group of alleged victims in a case involving Diddy, who is reportedly experiencing extreme anxiety in prison and refusing to eat due to fears of potential harm. But then we report this. According to his attorney, Mark Agnifilo, Filio, whatever it is, the incarcerated rap mogul is not letting being detained break his spirits. In a statement to TMZ, Agnifilo claims that Diddy is remaining remarkably positive and preparing for his defense helps as he uses it as a form of strength as he awaits trial, which could begin in a year. His counsel also claims the rap mogul isn't letting the indictment weaken his resolve and how his circumstances have given him confidence that will help him deal with being behind bars for an extended period of time. Diddy is currently incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn in the special housing unit, which allows him to keep his distance from general population. And he has a set meal, you know what I'm saying? Things are great. Now, y'all, delving more into the Diddy, y'all know we got to spread, right? Spread into other people that are latching on to this situation. Azalea Banks went and found this tweet from Ellen DeGeneres from 2016. Happy birthday, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or as I call him, Cuddle McSnuffle Stuff. You don't need to know why. I think we need to know why now, Ellen. Ellen just had a special come on Netflix. I need to go and finish watching it. Y'all love Ellen in stand-up. Ellen in stand-up, she's literally one of my faves, like hilarious as fuck. And this last one did not disappoint. Like she started it off and it was hilarious. I just had to leave. So girl, I fell asleep, child. I can't remember which one it was. I might have been on Benadryl. Anyway, y'all, my sinuses, it's not my fault. So yeah, Azalea Banks pointed this out. And I'm really wondering what it means. Like, what was the lesbian getting out of cuddling with McSnuggle stuff? Cuddle McSnuggle stuff. I really want us to know what that means. We don't need to know why. Bitch, we need to know why. We need to know why now, Ellen. And I know you didn't talk about it in your stand-up, but I need to know why, Ellen. You need to come out and talk to us, bitch, because you had a whole Netflix special. And I don't think you brought up Diddy once. I need to understand what's going on. Report back to us. Kendra. Y'all, and this is why, this is something that kind of low-key annoys me sometimes. And Corinne Steffens did the same thing. So I want to point that out, that even though I like her, I don't like when people do this shit. Whenever people come out and say that they've been victimized by somebody and the people that had consensual sex with that person comes out and wants to start telling us that they, you know what I'm saying? Like they had consensual sex with him, it's like, ma'am, we're aware a lot of people had consensual sex with him, but when y'all come up and want to talk about the great time y'all had with him while everybody else is talking about being, and assaulted, it comes off like you're just trying to basically ignore what everybody else's story is. You're trying to come out, yes, invalidating what the other victims are saying and going through because you had a different experience. And we all know that just because you had a good experience doesn't mean that that person didn't have a bad experience. So sometimes I want y'all to shut the fuck up. I really do. I really want y'all to shut the fuck up. Kendra Wilkinson is now reading the room because she wasn't before. The former Girl Next Door star has publicly issued an apology after discussing her attendance at Diddy's infamous parties amid ongoing sexual assault lawsuits. In the recent appearance on the Kyle and Jackie O radio show, She reflected on her time at Diddy's gatherings, noted that she attended only 1 or 2, and described her experiences as not as troubling as those reported by others. I had a great time in my youth. I didn't really see anything. Like, I never saw anything really bad happening around me. Sex is sex, in my opinion. I'm not saying that something bad didn't happen. I'm saying that nothing bad ever happened to me. It is important to know, and I'm also want to point out a lot of times it won't happen to a famous white woman who belongs to Hugh Hefner or who has ties to Hugh Hefner. She probably would have been there having fun, but please believe she was at Hugh Hefner's house not having a lot of fun. You having to put that old man's balls in your mouth does not sound like fun. Okay, she says it is important to note that footage from these parties, often referred to as freak-offs, have been utilized as evidence in a federal investigation against Diddy. Numerous women have come forward alleging that they were sexually assaulted at these events. Acknowledging the gravity of the situation, Wilkerson has now expressed her regret, because nobody needs to hear from you about how you had a great time. Girl, I had a great time with Diddy. It wasn't like that for me. Bitch, nobody needs to hear that right now, because essentially it does not change the fact that these other women's experience was not that great. And she still is one of them ones that I feel like, I don't know if she was telling the truth as much about Hugh. The other one, Holly. Now, is it Holly? Is it Holly that came out with a book and she also talked about Hugh? Y'all, they said Hugh was over there f***ing people's dogs. Okay, so please understand. Anybody that was over there doing freak offs with Hugh Hefner, anything that Diddy was doing was probably slightly toned down. Slightly toned down. So y'all heard about this, right? We talked about how videos are being shopped, right? There are videos like snuff films of Diddy and, him assaulting women. Also, Diddy with other high profile celebrities. There's another even higher profile celebrity. I don't know how much higher you can get than Diddy, but whoever that was is apparently in video with him, and that's being shopped around. This attorney says that she actually saw it. Uncle Russ liked the video. Uncle Russ, what the fuck you liking the videos for? What you liking the video?
Contacted by someone who wanted.
I have questions. I have so many questions, Russell. Because anytime somebody ends up out there in BALI with you, we have questions about what the going on and what they running from. Usher. I have questions. I have questions. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on from Diddy. So, hold up. Okay. I really don't want to play the video that's Boosie. Well, I guess I will, child. I guess I'll play his video too. Where's his video at? I thought I said, here it go.
So when your daughter came out and told you she was gay, it was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown. But why? She's grown. Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raised. I don't want her to get to contaminate.
I'm glad the other people in the audience knew how dumb he sounded.
To her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her.
That's not how gayness works, but okay.
I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way.
Why would anybody bring you grandchildren? And what do you mean the right way? What do you mean the right way? I'm gonna let him continue.
Boosie crazy. If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'm gonna stand on.
So your children's decisions and how you accept their decisions is based off of your old nasty, raggedy ass wanting grandchildren. Why do you want grandchildren, Boosie? Why? You gonna be there taking care of them like a good papa or something like that? That's not the vibe I get.
If I don't want
this is the same man that maybe 2 summers ago was online scamming women, telling them to put their pussy lips on Instagram Live for $1,000, and the bitches never got their $1,000.
Other little girl to look at that and say, "What's that, daddy?" Contaminated. To somebody she looks up to, it's not gonna come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My daddy didn't let it, and I didn't let it.
But she's still gay. You didn't let it, but she's still gay.
I just hope the one under me, when they take this throne, they don't let it. Because that's
you know, I want all of us to be homophobic. I want my whole line to be homophobic.
That's not what our family believes in. Like you say, we Southern Baptists.
Southern Baptist, because the law got something to do with Boosie. Can you believe it? I don't know where the law has been, but Boosie has been accused of murder more than once.
You know, I love me and my daughter relationship like this.
Apparently not.
But when she understands everything, she know daddy don't go, she know. But that's what she chooses to do. But she know we don't go, we don't go for that. I'm like Whitney Houston, mama. That shit gonna stay over there. So
I'm going to say this again for the 1,000th time. This nigga has several songs promoting lesbianism. One of my favorite songs in college, Get Money. I like that. I used to have hoes who trifling, but now I got pros who dyking, and it's exciting. It's exciting. He has songs in the chorus. He's talking, and they dyke, and they dyke, and they dyke, and they dyke, and they dyke. And he has more than 3 songs about girls having sex with other girls. But somehow his daughter is the contaminant in the situation. Not him, not his degenerate, allegedly murderous, fucked up behavior, right? Not his behavior. 2 red bones kissing in the backseat. We gonna always bring that shit up. You promoted that. And this is why I feel like Young Miami is not good at her job. But let's take it over to YouTube.
I'm training them boys right. Asking them my nephew, asking them, ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13, they got hit. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, I got my son fixed up. You right.
So you got your 12 and 13-year-old son's penis sucked by grown women. That's assault. That's okay though? I'm gonna let him finish. That's okay though? That's not contaminating the children. That's not gonna cause them to have very violent reactions to young women once they get older. Because as if we have not seen this. Okay. Problems with
yes,
intimacy.
A grown woman. Grown, super grown. Super grown. Check their ass out. Checked all my nephews out. Super grown.
Right. So your young adult daughter is not supposed to choose to be with a little girl the same age as her, but you supposed to be able to get a grown ass woman to go down on your 12 and 13-year-old sons.
She grown. She checked me out. I know what the fuck she did to them. She checked me out there.
So the same woman who you had perform on you had perform on your children. Okay. That's the way it should be. Everybody in the comments, oh, he's right. He's right. Is he? Is this the way y'all think that molestation is better than homophobia? Is that, I mean, you know, y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like being gay is terrible, but molesting the children is fine. Okay. Let him continue.
I'm getting them prepared, man.
Boosie's comments aren't the first time he publicly discussed getting oral sex for an underage child. In 2017, he came under fire for a similar statement around the time of his son's birthday. Pop, see you tomorrow. Got a bag for you and a bad to give you some head, he wrote on Instagram.
Look at this child, y'all. Look at this. That's a baby, y'all. That is a baby.
Boosie later denied providing his son with the lewd gift and downplayed the post as nothing more than a joke. I was just clowning on Instagram, he told TMZ. I ain't gonna get him no head. I ain't gonna bring nobody. Don't get him no head. But if you want to get some head from a girl, he's 14 years old. I'm cool with it. He added, fucking at 14, so, you know, fucking is popular at 14, 15 years old. That's when they be in heat, you know? But I'm not gonna just bring...
When they be in heat like dogs. Like dogs. So he had to come in and clean it up. This is him talking about his own children. He was not joking. He didn't laugh one time when he was saying none of this shit. Ain't none of this shit was no damn joke. So that's okay. That's okay. Right? All that's cool. And then you got your daughter online.
Man, I really don't even know where to start for real, because this ain't even my character. I don't really be getting on here and giving y'all what y'all want. But I feel like my daddy want me to give y'all what y'all want, and he want me to give him what he want as well. Okay, so he always speaking on my sexuality. The whole world know that. And it been about 2 years now that I'll be quiet. I keep quiet on the shit. I wouldn't say nothing. You know, I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm gonna accept him and love him for who he is. So I just seen he recently did an interview with Carisha, and he used the word contaminate. And putting my siblings in it with that. If you know me, this shit make me so mad. If you know me, I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them. When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call. My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers you don't want to let grow up. But okay. Another thing. You keep speaking on me gay. You keep doing interviews and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out I was gay, that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was gay a year before that. The incident happened in Jamaica when I was a gay B-word, when you called me a gay B-word. So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before and I forgave you,
I already know.
You wouldn't even understand. And no matter how you feel, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm your blood.
Y'all gonna learn one day that don't mean shit. Y'all gonna learn one day being blood with somebody don't mean a motherfucking thing.
I am your daughter.
And he treating you like you're not his daughter. That type of betrayal from your parents, especially around that homophobic shit. Oh man. Oh man.
The first and me, I feel like I done been through the most with you. And every time I turn around, it's like you bash me. It's like you bash me. And it's like,
because he is. He's gay bashing.
The whole world can go against you, but Ivy won't. Since I've been a little girl, I never would go against you.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what it is. What it is as they child, you protect them. You know they fucked up. You know they say fucked up things. You know they do fucked up shit. And you forgive them. And you hold space. And you don't talk about it to nobody. And you don't tell nobody. You don't embarrass them. And they will still betray you, play you out like you have not been that to them as their child. Still play you out, betray you, and embarrass you in front of people. Like you ain't never, ever, ever had to hold space for them while they was fucking up in some type of way as your parent. And what I mean by that is there are times when parents hurt their children in ways that it's just wrong. It's fucked up. They're not treating them like it's their child. And they got to come back to their child sorry. And their child forgive them. And then they turn around and do shit like this for attention. Or because they embarrassed.
I think I'm really fed up. And you get to talking about God. Like, I don't know my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they got a relationship with God that you don't have. Murdering people, having grown-ass women assault your children, but you got a relationship with God that the little girl who probably the only thing she never did was bump cooch with another little girl.
He talking about God and how I grew up. I know my God from Nita, from my mama. My mama sent me scriptures every morning. My mama put me in a church home. I don't recall not one time I'm ever getting up with you and you taking me to the Lord's house. I don't never recall it. I didn't learn that from you. I learned to hustle from you. I learned to not let nobody play with me from you, even if it's you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And it's crazy because I never downplayed you. I never said you was a bad father because you're not. And you get to talking about.
I think she's too young to know what a bad father is. That's what I think. I'll let the children speak. But at the end of the day, I think you only saying that because you too young to know any better right now. And when I say that, I mean it's like when you young, you really hold true to the shit that your people have taught you, no matter how fucked up or conflicting it is. Meaning you will hold yourself to a higher standard than they will hold themselves with you. Eventually, as you get older, you're going to get tired of that shit. Eventually, as you get older, you will see them clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. And the clearer you see them, the less you will be inclined to allow them to hold that parental figure shit over your head as if that means they have open season on you. They can just say and do whatever the fuck they want to do. So when Marlon Wayans decided he wanted to enter the chat into this conversation, it is when I felt validated. And when I told y'all, I felt like Marlon was on bullshit. Remember when Marlon wrapped himself in a fucking gay flag? Y'all remember that? He wrapped himself in that gay flag and was talking about he was doing that to show solidarity with his trans daughter turned son. To be clear, and Tommy Davidson's daughter did the same thing, transition to be male. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, I love everybody, and everybody should do whatever they want to do. And it's not for me to understand, but I swear for God, I don't understand why y'all want to be niggas. Bitch, I can't understand what you want to be a nigga for. Okay, but hey, to each his own. I love y'all anyway. Okay, do what you want to do. I'm not gonna begrudge you, but I personally can't understand what you would ever want to be a nigga for. Especially if you could just be a cute stud. Like, I be so confused. I be like, girl, you're missing the better part of this. Okay. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. When the men want to transition to being women, I get that. You want to cut something off. You know what I'm saying? You want to get some hormones so you can be more feminine, so you can be more pretty, all of that. I get that. But when you already look like a stud, bitch, what do you want to be a nigga for? You not about to grow a dick. All you gonna do is do the same thing you was doing when you was being a little lesbian. I don't understand. I don't. I love you though. I want you to know that. This is not the down anybody. This is me sharing my sheer confusion and what you want to be a nigga for. Girl. I'm telling y'all, and I love you for real. And I want you to do whatever you want to do for yourself. But I really just don't understand. Girl, I don't get it. Okay, just as a person, I understand the nigga wanting to be a bitch. I understand that. We're pretty. We're soft. I get it. But you want to be, girl, you could be a girl and still be all that. You could just be a woman and still be all that, bitch. You could be a handsome woman. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand you touch me not ass bitches neither. What you got a clip for? God bless you with a clitoris and you over here just taking it for granted. Taking it for granted. Okay? To me, having a clitoris versus a dick was the better situation. I'm sorry, y'all. The better situation completely. You mean to tell me I come all day and nobody can get pregnant? What? And every time he got to make a mess. Every time he come, he got to make a mess. Everybody gonna know. A woman could come and nobody would have known anything. Okay? Hey, you want to be a nigga? You can, first of all, you don't want titties or period. You can get rid of your period. That's the first thing. Okay? If you really wanted to, you could get rid of that. Also, you get girl, an A cup. Tell them to reduce them down to an A cup. Let me get into what Marlon dumbass said. But Marlon, listen, Marlon been rubbing me wrong. And it's because I feel like it's disingenuous. I feel like it's disingenuous. I feel like it's fake. Marlon says you can't paint Boosie as a monster. That man is father that provides. I believe him. His daughter and God will figure this out. It took me a second. Give their family grace and time. This is growing pain. She know her daddy loves her. That's all that matters. He may come around, he may not, but that's on him and her. Shut the fuck up, Marlon. Then somebody gonna say, Marlon, but you would have never said that your child contaminated their siblings. He said, I wouldn't have, but I understand the disposition and I will hold space for Boosie and his family. So we can hold space for Boosie, but we can't hold space for the little girl. Because to me, when y'all make excuses for this type of behavior, you are validating his right to bash her online, first of all. Second of all, as a grown adult father, he should not be talking about her sexuality like that for clicks and views. I don't understand how, I don't know what he's done besides give her money that could make her feel like he's a good father. I don't know. But to me, he shows signs of somebody that only cares about his children as an extension of himself, not because he really cares about them as an individual. Because again, I would like to remind everybody.
She checked me out.
I remind y'all, just 1 minute.
Checked all my nephews out, super grown. Is she grown? She checked me out. I know what the she did to them. She checked me out. That
check me out means, you know, sex. That's what that means. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great son and nephews.
Ain't finna get my son no get out here. I'm training them boys right. I'm training them boys right. Ask in there my nephew. Ask in them. Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13. They got hit. Yeah.
They was 12, 13. They got head. But again, let's come back. Let's come back. You can't paint Boosie as a monster. I can't. Bitch, I can't. Well, we have a difference in opinion on what a monster is. I feel like anytime a parent is including themselves in their children's sexual exploration, that's fucking Nasty. Wrong one. Where's my censor? That's nasty. To me, it is incestuous. You are getting off in some way on the idea of some grown-ass woman putting her nasty-ass teethless mouth on your 12 and 13-year-old children, and we can't paint him as a monster, motherfucker? It pisses me off. It pisses me off so much because y'all will find a way to demonize two young adult women. Boosie's daughter is what, 20-something years old? Two 20-something-year-old women having a sexual relationship. You will call that contamination, but will sit here and tell us that you had a grown-ass woman to assault your 12 and 13-year-old because you raising them up right, because that's what you're supposed to do. And then go have fucking Marlon Wayans writing paragraphs to us about how we can't make him look like a monster. Stop trying to empathize with these niggas. I'm tired of y'all. 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 And I've been telling y'all for the longest, Boosie's disposition with caring so much about what gay people got going on, he is secretly gay, my nigga, down low. Probably still thinking about the times he watched men fuck in prison. Oh, I'll never forget him telling us all slow and shit how he watched a dude get fucked in jail and how he had to stand there and watch. If you are this worried about gayness, your ass is gay. You can't tell me no different. 36 years old. 36 years old. I've been in this life for a long time, y'all. I've been fucking with girls since I can remember. I've been fucking with girls and boys since I can remember, bitch. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anybody that's this worried about it is into it. So I don't know what your daddy didn't let happen, Boosie, but it seems as if he fucking failed. And I don't know why the little girl think he's still a good daddy. I guess because he gives to them financially, because he could be a deadbeat and not give at all, right? So because he gives financially, okay. And so then when people get older, when people become adults and they're willing to stick around in abusive situations like with Diddy because somebody is willing to give them money, I need for y'all to understand where that mentality comes from. That mentality literally comes from the idea that I can say my father is a good parent no matter how much he abuses me simply because he financially provides for me. So that means I will accept abuse if I'm being financially provided for. So then when motherfuckers is being abused as adults and y'all say, oh, they just wanted the money. Ask yourself, why is that the mentality? Because y'all teach everybody, y'all teach the children that as long as they're being financially secured, the abuse is okay. That's what y'all teach. That's what y'all teach. So yeah, y'all, that's what I got. That's what I got. Let me read some of y'all super chats. Let me get the fuck out of here. Okay. Cicely, thank you so much for the super sticker. I am Diva Nicole. Thank you for coming back. Okay. Chaz Scott, thank you for the super chat. Social media affects this too. You're not allowed any kind of development phase because being awkward isn't acceptable or profitable. That's another thing. Y'all don't even dance and y'all don't even dance because y'all worrying about how motherfuckers looking at you. Fuck them. Live your life. Saltwater daughter. Thank you, girl. You better sing. You know, I ain't even warmed up or nothing. I was trying. Fucking up. Alexis Russian, thank you for the super chat. Praising isn't in a building. It's in you in your heart, giving me goosebumps on this fine Tuesday. You better sing, Bondy. I know that's right. And I agree with you. That's why I feel like, you know, it ain't got to be in an organization such as church. Okay? Girl, go find your God in nature. Okay, with an iPod and some headphones, bitch. Okay, Shonda McNeil, thank you so much for the super chat, love. Thank you. Tanisha Murdoch, thank you for the super chat. There's a whole movie on Weinstein. Girl. We know. Something wrong with him, girl. Also, Pretty Gigi, thank you for the super sticker. Lucky Charms, thank you for the super chat. I believe everything they said already because I was in a choir who sung background with Chris Brown before the Rihanna, and he was a what is that? What is that, y'all? What that mean? A horse? What was he? Comment, let me know what he was. Thank you. Dina Dean, thank you for the super chat. I wish people had as much empathy for poor middle class women and girls as they do rich men. 2 Queens, 1 King, thank you so much for becoming a member. Jeannie Vibes, thank you so much for becoming a member. Richard Smith, thank you for the super chat. Poor excuse for a DL human. I'm just saying. Abu Bari, thank you for the super chat. Funny how the girl caught up in the Diddy scandal and said she beat her son if he was gay. Bringing up this topic as if she cares is asking that man who had his sons essayed about his gay daughter. Fuck out of here. I know we forgot about her being all homophobic, talking about she was going to abuse her kid if they was gay. Self-made SM, thank you for the super chat. Boosie gives me DL because he's so angry about this. Indubitably. I am Diva Nicole. Thank you for the super chat. He's still getting arrested for crimes and he's worrying about what his daughter can do to contaminate her siblings because they don't care about crime. They don't care about crime. Being a criminal is not a bad thing in that area of Black peopledom. Day 5, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Bondi. I'm a Gen Xer that have a millennial and Gen X children. Your generation makes me proud. I truly learn from y'all. I have changed my mindset on so many issues. Got you. I got you. Thank you. Love you too. I'm glad. I really just want y'all to do better. I just want y'all to do better. Like, cause some of the shit that we went through was completely unnecessary. Some of this is a donkey. Okay, great. He a jackass. Got it. Thank you. I needed that to be cleared up. Y'all know a bitch is blind. Okay. But yes, I am very appreciative of everybody coming through for the show today. Thank y'all so much. It's so lovely when y'all come through and support. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my fine ass up and go to the gym, girl. All right. Y'all have y'all a good rest of y'all day, and I will be back tomorrow for more. Hopefully, child. Hopefully. Bye.